intelligent to me. 'Tis thereabouts for to yourself, what you do know you must, and cannot say you dare not. Good Camilla, your changed complexions are to me a mirror which shows me mine changed too. For I must be a party in this alteration, finding myself thus altered with.
There is a sickness which puts some of us in distemper, but I cannot name the disease, and it is caught of you that yet are well.
How? Caught of me? Make me not sighted like the basilisk. I've looked on thousands who sped the better by my regard, but killed none so. Camilla, you're certainly a gentle woman. Fair to clerk-like, experienced, which no less adorns our gentry than our parents' noble names, in whose success we are gentle, I beseech you. If you know aught which does behoove my knowledge thereof to be informed, imprison it not in ignorant concealment.
I may not answer.
Sickness caught of me, and yet well, must be answered. Dost thou hear, Camilla? I conjure thee, by all the parts of man which honor does acknowledge, whereof the least is not this suit of mine, that thou declare what incidency thou dost guess of harm is creeping towards me. How far off, how near, which way to be prevented, if it be, if not, how best to bear it.
Sir, I will tell you, since I am charged in honor, and by him that I think honorable. Therefore mark my counsel, which must either be as swiftly followed as I mean to utter it, or both yourself and me cry lost, and so good night.
On, good Camilla.
I am appointed him to murder you.
By whom, Camilla?
By the king.
For what?
He thinks, nay, with all confidence he swears, as he had seen it or been an instrument to vice you to it, that you have touched his queen forbiddenly.
Oh. My blood be turned to an infected jelly, and my name be built to his that did betray the best. Turn then my freshest reputation to a savor that may strike the dullest nostril where I arrive. My approach be shunned, nay, hated too, worse than the greatest infection that was e'er heard or read.
Swear his thoughts over by each particular star in heaven, and by all their influences. You may as well forbid the sea for to obey the moon as, or by oath remove or counsel shake the fabric of his folly, whose foundation is piled upon his faith, and will continue the standing of his body.
How should this grow?
I know not. But I'm sure 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than to question how 'tis born. If, therefore, you dare trust my honesty, away tonight. Your followers I will whisper to the business, and by twos and threes, at several posterns, clear them of the city. For myself, I'll put my fortunes to your service, which are here by this discovery lost. Be not uncertain, for by the honor of my parents I have uttered truth, which, if you seek to prove, I dare not stand by. Nor shall you be safer than one condemned by the king's own mouth, thereon his execution sworn.
I do believe thee. I saw his heart in his face. Give me thy hand. Be pilot to me, and thy places shall still neighbor mine. My ships are ready, and my people did expect my hence departure 2 days ago. This jealousy is for a precious creature. As she's rare, must it be great? As his person's mighty, must it be violent? And as he does conceive, he is dishonored by a man which ever professed to him. Why, his revenges must in this be made more bitter. Fear o'ershades me. Good expedition be my friend, and comfort the gracious queen. Pardon his scheme, but nothing of his ill-tamed suspicion. Come, Camilla. I will respect thee as a father if thou bearest my life off. Hence, let us avoid.
It is in mine authority to command the keys of all the posturing. Please, your highness, to take the urgent hour. Come, sir. Away.
Come, sir, now I am for you again. Pray you sit by us and tell us a tale.
Merry or sad shall be.
As merry as you will.
A sad tale's best for winter. I have one. Of sprites and goblins.
Let's have that, good sir. Come on, sit down. Come on, and do your best to fright me with your sprites. You're powerful at it.
There was a man.
Nay, sit down.
Dwelt by a churchyard. I will tell it softly. Yon cricket shall not hear it.
Come on, then, give it me in my ear.
Was he met there, his train, Camilla with him?
Behind the tuft of pines I met them. Never saw I men skulk so on their way. I eyed them even to their ships.
Camilla was his helplessness, his pander. There's a plot against my life, my crown. All's true that is mistrusted. That false villain whom I employed was pre-employed by him, and he hath discovered my design. And I remain a pinched thing. Yea, a very trick for them to play at will. How can the postern so easily open?
By her great authority, which often hath no less prevailed than so on your command.
I know it well. Give me the boy! I am glad you did not nurse him, though he does bear some signs of me, yet there is too much blood of you in him.
What is this? Sport?
Bear the boy hence! Away with him! He shall not come about her! Let her sport herself with that she's big, for 'tis Polixenes hath made thee swell thus.
But I'd say he had not. And I'll be sworn you would believe my saying. Howe'er you lean to the word.
You lords, look on her, mark her well. Be but about to say, she's a goodly lady, and the justice of your hearts will dare to add, 'tis pity she's not honest, honorable. Praise her, but for this, her without door form, which on my faith deserves high speech, and strength, the shrug, the hum or ha, these petty brands that calumny doth use. Oh, I am out. That mercy doth use for calumny will sear virtue itself. These shrugs, these hums and haws, when you have said she's goodly, come between, ere you can say she's honest. But be it known from he that has most cause to grieve, it should be. She is an adulteress.
Should a villain say so, the most replenished villain in the world, he were as much more villain. You, my lord, do but mistake.
You have mistook my lady, Polixenes, for Leontes. Oh, thou thing, which I'll not call creature of thy place, lest barbarism, making me the precedent, should a like language used to all degrees, and mannerly distinguishment leave out twixt the prince and the beggar. I have said she is an adulteress. I have said with whom? More, she is a traitor, and Camilla federary with her, and one that knows what she should shame to know herself, but with her most vile principle, she's a bed swerver, even as bad as those that vulgars give boldest titles to. I am privy to this their late escape.
No, by my life, privy to none of this. How will this grieve you when you shall come to the clearer knowledge that you thus have published me? Gentle my lord, you scarce can right me thoroughly than to say you did mistake.
No. If I mistake these foundations upon which I build the center is not big enough to bear a schoolboy's top. Away with her to prison! He that speaks for her shall be afar off guilty, but that he speaks.
There's some ill plan that reigns. I must be patient till the heavens look with an aspect more favorable. Good my lords, I am not prone to weeping as our sex commonly are, the want of which vain dew perchance shall dry your pities. But I have lodged here, which burns worse than tears drown. Beseech you all, my lords, with thoughts so qualified as your charity shall best instruct you, measure me. And so the king's will be performed.
Shall I be heard?
Adieu, my lord. I never wish to see you sorry. Now I trust I shall.
Go. Do our bidding. Hence!
Beseech your highness, call the queen again.
Be certain what you do, sir, lest justice prove violence, in the which three great ones suffer. Yourself, her queen, your son.
If it's true she's otherwise, I'll keep my stables where I lodge my wife. I'll go in couples with her. Then when I feel and see her, no further trust her. For every inch of woman in the world, every dram of woman's flesh is false as she be.
Hold your pieces!
Good, my lord. It is for you we speak, not ourselves. You are abused, and by some put wrong, and will be damned for it. She honor flawed. Would I knew the villain.
Cease! No more! You smell this business with a sense as cold as a dead man's nose, but I do see it and feel it, as you sense doing thus, and see it with all the instruments that feel.
If it be so, we need no grave to bury honesty. There's not a grain of it, the face the sweeten of the whole dungy earth.
What lack I dread!
I had rather you did lack than I, my lord, upon this ground. And more would content me to have her honor true than your suspicion. Be blamed for it how you might.
Why, what need have we commune with you of this, but rather follow our forceful instigation? Our prerogative calls not your counsel, but our natural goodness imparts this, which you, if stupefied or seeming so in skill, cannot or will not relish a truth like us, that inform yourselves we have no more need of your advice. The matter, the loss, the gain, the ordering on't are all properly ours.
I wish, my liege, you had only in your silent judgment tried it, without more overture.
How could this be? Either thou art most ignorant by age, or thou wert born a fool. Camilla's flight added to their familiarity, which was as gross as any that touched conjecture, lacking sight only, not for approbation, only seeing. All other circumstances made up to the deed. The push on his proceeding. Yet, for greater confirmation, for in an act of such importance, 'twere most piteous to be wild, I have dispatched in post to sacred Delphos, great Apollo. Now from the oracle they shall bring all whose spiritual counsel had shall stop or spurn me. Have I done well?
Well done, my lord.
Though I am satisfied, and need no more than what I know, yet shall the oracle give rest to the minds of others, such as he whose ignorant credulity will not come up to the truth. Therefore have we thought it good that from our free person she should be confined, lest that the treachery of the two fled hence be left her to perform. Come, follow us.
The keeper of the prison, call to him. Let him have knowledge who I am.
Good lady, no court in Europe is too good for thee. What dost thou then in prison?
Now, good sir, you know me, do you not?
For a worthy lady and one whom much I honor.
Pray you then, conduct me to the queen.
I may not, madam. To the contrary, I have express commandment.
Here's an adieu. To lock up honesty and honor from the access of gentle visitors. Is lawful, pray you, to see her women, any of them, Amelia.
So please you, madam, I shall bring Amelia forth.
Pray now, call her.
And madam, I must be present at your conference.
Well, be it so, prithee. Here's such ado to make no stain a stain as passes coloring. Good gentlewoman, how fares our gracious lady?
As well as one so great and so forlorn may hold together. On her frights and griefs, which never tender lady hath more greater, she is something before her time delivered.
A boy.
A daughter, and a goodly babe, lusty and like to live. The queen receives much comfort in it. Says, my poor prisoner, I am innocent as you.
Oh, I dare be sworn. These dangerous, unsafe loons in the king, beshrew them. He must be told on it, and he shall. The office becomes a woman best, I'll take it upon me. Pray you, Amelia, commend my best obedience to the queen. If she dare trust me with her little babe, I'll show it to the king and undertake to be her advocate to the loudest. We do not know how he may soften at the sight of the child. Silence often of pure innocence persuades where speaking fails.
Most worthy madam, your honor and your goodness is so evident that your free undertaking cannot miss a thriving issue. There is no lady living so meet for this great errand. Please, your ladyship, to visit the next room. I'll presently acquaint the queen of your most noble offer, who but today hammered of this design, but durst not tempt a minister of honor, lest she should be denied.
Tell her, Amelia, I'll use that tongue I have. If wit flow from it as boldness from my bosom, let it not be doubted. I shall do good.
Now be you blessed for it. I'll to the queen. Oh, please, you come something nearer.
Madam, if please the queen to send the babe, I know not what I shall incur to pass it, having no warrant.
You need not fear it, sir. The child was prisoner to the womb, and is by law in great process of nature thence freed and enfranchised. Not a party to the anger of the king, nor guilty of, if any be, the trespass of the queen.
I do believe it.
Do not you fear. Upon mine honor I'll stand betwixt you and danger.
Say the cause were not indeed. Part of the cause, she, the adulteress, but harlot king is quite beyond my honor, out of the blanket level of my brain, plot proof. But she, I can hope to me. Say that she were gone, given to the fire. A moiety of my rest might come to me again. Who's there?
My lord,
How fares the boy?
he took good rest tonight. 'Tis hoped his sickness is discharged.
To see his nobleness, upon conceiving the dishonor of his mother, he straight declined, drooped, took it deeply, fastened and fixed the shame of in himself, threw off his spirit, his appetite, his sleep, and downright language. Leave me so late. Go, see how he fares. Fine, no more thoughts on him. The very thoughts of my revenge is that way to recoil upon me. And himself he is too mighty, and his party, his alliances, let him be till a time may serve. For present vengeance, take it on her. Camilla and Polixenes laugh at me, make their pastime at my sorrow. They should not laugh if I could reach them, nor shall she within my power.
You must not enter.
Nay, rather, good my lord, be second to me. Fear you his tyrannous passion more, alas, than the queen's life? A good and gracious soul who is more free than he is jealous.
That's enough. He hath not slept tonight. Command and none shall come at him.
I do come to bring him sleep. 'Tis such as you that creep like shadows by him, and you sigh at each his needless heavings. Such as you nourish the cause of his awaking. I do come with words as medicinal as true, honest as either, to purge him of that humor that presses him from sleep.
What noise there?